Good morning, good morning, good morning. This is Pastor Eric Brown with Daily Manna for your soul. Happy Monday to you. I pray the Lord is blessing you real good right now. Look, just want to bring you a word of encouragement, something to help you along your way. And today that word is understanding the words of your mouth. Can I tell you one of my favorite lines in movies of all time is the Chris Tucker line from Rush Hour where he says, do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? Oh, that is so funny and so iconic. Well, can I tell you, can I take that same line and turn it around and pose a question to you and to me today? Do we understand the words that are coming out of our mouths? Or can I tell you how important it is to speak right, to talk right? Because I'm going to tell you why. Because we're created in God's image. That's why we should speak right, because we're created in God's image. Oh, what do you mean, Pastor? Well, I mean this. Because we were created in God's image, we were created with the same abilities that God has. When we have faith in God, then we can speak just like God. God has all power. God has all power to do whatever He chooses to do. You know, everything that God did, He spoke it first, and then it came to pass. When God spoke it, He released His faith in it. Watch this. One of the backup scriptures that have proved that we were created in God's image is Proverbs 18:21. And it said the power of life and death is in the tongue. Wow. Wow, because the power of life and death is in the tongue, then we have power that God has. God has power of life and death. And if we have power of life and death too, then we need to learn to use it wisely. And we learn to use it wisely by the words we speak. We want our words to mimic God. We want our words to duplicate God. Ephesians 5:1 tell us to be followers of God like little children. The literal translation is to imitate God as children imitate their parents. Oh, you better get that. The Bible tells us also in Mark 11:22 to have faith in God. The literal translation of have faith in God is to have God like faith or faith like God. Watch this. And because we are able to speak, what we desire, speak the words that we speak, we should have faith in them. But how many of us have ever just spoken idly and said something like, oh, you just scared me to death? Or that almost gave me a heart attack. Is that really what you want? Is that really what you want to happen? You better understand the words that are coming out of your mouth, because the words coming out of your mouth, they have power. They have power to perform. They have power to bring it to pass. We want to be able to speak positively. We want to be able to speak abundance, not lack. We want to be able to speak health, not sickness. We want to be able to speak victory, not defeat. We want to speak that because that's what God speaks about us. See, we want to imitate God to the point that we know His word, to the point that we begin to speak His word. We begin to speak life. When we begin to speak His word, we begin to speak power. We don't just say idle things just to be saying it, just to be cute, just to be funny, but we have to watch what we say. Oh, I'm here to tell you today, when you begin to understand your words, you'll understand the power that you have. I want you to get that today. I pray you were encouraged by this. I pray that this is giving you something to think about. If this has blessed you, go ahead and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Hit that like button. Go ahead and give it a thumbs up and hit the bell for notifications that you'll be alerted to future videos. I want you to be blessed today. I want you to go forth just speaking positive today. I want you to speak life today. I want you to speak like God and watch what God does for you. Look, you have a great day. You have a victorious day. Have a blessed day. Peace.